From the station on your side, this is Wavy News 10.
We are tracking severe weather across the region tonight at 6. Juliet Adams sent us this video of a funnel cloud in the Indian River Plantation neighborhood in Virginia Beach. And our traffic reporter Jen Lewis sent us this picture from the Fentress area of Chesapeake. And some areas saw a lot of rain. Ryan Taylor sent us this picture of East Mercury Boulevard in the Phoebus area of Hampton. And we have team coverage tonight at 6. Chief Meteorologist Don Slater and meteorologist Tiffany Savona are in the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center. And you, our viewers, are helping us show what happened with your pictures and videos. We start with Don and Tiffany, who are tracking more storms in the area.
However, there are no severe thunderstorms in our area right now, so that's real good news there.
No warnings. However, the tornado watch goes until 8 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, so there is a threat, but the threat has lessened quite a bit over the past really hour and a half. We want to show you what's going on in terms of rainfall into the area right now, and there's not all that much thunder and lightning. There have been all kinds of warnings an hour ago, tornado warnings like crazy on up just to the east of I-95 in the past hour and a half. But for our part of the world, things have settled down very considerably, even though we still have that tornado watch in effect. And you can see it, again, bounded by those red lines there, that box that you see. That is indeed that tornado watch. Now, we move on in for a closer view of what's going on in our area. There are still pockets of heavy rain over the peninsula. We are seeing some, and the Middle Peninsula, north of Gloucester Point, seeing some, and also toward Acre Acres, Harris Grove, Goodwin Neck Estates. One little pocket of heavy rain right on into here, up northward of Brays Landing, but nothing too terribly serious. And you can see some moving across the river toward Almondsville, and also farther to the southwest, west of Williamsburg, and really into Williamsburg. Just some light rainfall going on right now. We'll take you right on down into this area, show you what's going on, and show you that there is some rainfall going on from Spring Grove all the way to Waverly and to Route 460. Farther southward of Route 460, which is this right there, Zuni and Ivor. Zuni is seeing some rainfall, but not Ivor. We are seeing some of this rainfall right through here in Southampton County, from Barrett Corner to Berlin to Corinth and Unity and Black Creek, all of this north of the Franklin area. And there's some other ones dancing on out into here, but zero on the lightning tracker right now. We did see a lot of lightning earlier. Now, there is still lightning and thunder way out off to our southwest, and there is still a threat of some strong thunderstorms, but they're moving at about 30 miles an hour, which would put it toward Emporia at 9:39, Franklin 10:37, right into the heart of the Hampton Roads area closer to midnight. So it's going to be a while, and again, if we do see some more thunderstorms, they're not likely to be as severe. We've kind of gotten raked over the coals with big thunderstorms from earlier. I'm going to show you I've shown you what's going on now. Tiffany is going to give you an idea of what we've got going on with the forecast. Tiffany?
That's right, Don. And we're going to track everything for you and let you know what you can expect over the next few hours. We do have that watch in effect until 8 o'clock for the entire region. But like Don mentioned, it looks like that tornado threat is going down a little bit as we head into the next few hours. It's transitioning to more of a heavy rain threat across the region. So we'll show you our high-resolution future track model. And by 7 o'clock, I think it's doing a good job. We have some pockets of moderate to heavy rain across the region, and we're looking at rain all across Virginia and North Carolina. We'll push this through time, and anything developing to our south and west, that'll likely be headed in our direction, but it'll hit us after sunset. So we're going to lose that heating of the day, and we've already seen plenty of rain, some places up to 2 inches, possibly even more. So that's stabilized the atmosphere somewhat. 10 o'clock, this is out ahead of the cold front. We could see a line of showers, but I think the main threat's going to be heavy rain, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, but I don't think it's going to be a night filled with severe weather. I think most of the severe weather, if not all of it, we've already seen. So what can you expect tonight? Round one, now until sunset, we'll see scattered storms out there, damaging wind gusts, hail, heavy rain, maybe an isolated tornado, but I think that tornado threat is coming down. Round two will be from 9 o'clock through around 3 o'clock in the morning. Not severe, a line of showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm ahead of the front, transitioning more to a heavy rain threat. We'll have more in your Sunday forecast, which is looking just spectacular, coming up a little bit later on in the show.
All right now let's continue the team coverage in Virginia Beach. That's where 10 on your side's Matt Gregory is live tonight. Now, Matt, you've been to a couple of homes that were damaged by downed trees and lightning.
And Deanna, I just came from the Gatewood Park community where we saw a tree that it looked like had been knocked over by some strong wind. It actually uprooted the tree. We'll have more on that tonight on Wavy News. You could see that the tree had fallen over the front yard and hit the side corner of a duplex house. And then in the South Plaza area of Virginia Beach, we met a woman named Arlene Kevitz. Now, Kevitz lives over there, and she said she heard rain coming down outside of her home. But when she went to look at the downpour, she says she saw a huge flash of lightning. She said it was almost blinding. And then she heard a loud crash, followed by what she says sounded to her like rain coming into her home.
And I opened the door to the garage and I looked up at this huge opening with the rain coming through. And then I saw the branch, and the branch had gone like a straight arrow right through the wall. Insulation, cement, you know, plaster everywhere.
Kevin says she believes that the lightning snapped the tree sort of right near the base, and that's what caused it to fall into her garage. We're going to be going around Virginia Beach looking for more storm damage and bringing that to you folks at home throughout the night here on Wavy News and on wavynews.com. In Virginia Beach, Matt Gregory, Ted on your side.
And all of that dangerous weather forced Norfolk officials to close down Hampton Roads Pride Fest today. We did get this video this afternoon before the storms blew through. And we have much more on today's severe weather online. Just head to wavy.com. You can see a list of other events happening tonight, now canceled. We've also set up a photo gallery of your pictures and videos of today's storms. Now remember, if you can safely take a picture or video during severe weather and breaking news, you can send it to reportit@wavy.com. And don't forget, you can track any rain that comes our way on your Wavy Weather app. You can also get hourly forecasts as well as watches or warnings posted for our area. And your pictures helped us tell today's weather stories. Don and Tiffany will have another full report coming up.
When you need help, 10 on your side gets to work.
You accomplished more in one day than I have done in 2.5, 3 years.
Fighting for what's right.
Hopefully you're going to contact the bank, and we're going to find out, what this is. If it's being done to me, then it's being done to a lot of other people.
Bringing about change.
10 on your side made it happen. We don't even see a field mouse. Never mind Brad.
One call does it all. That's the power of 10 on your side.
You really need to get this car painted.
The distress look is in.
Uh-oh. Better get Maaco. For a limited time, Maaco's lowest price paint service is on sale for only $2.99. Maaco, America's Body Shop.
From out of this world, Star Motor. We have the area's largest selection of 2015 Jeep Wranglers in stock at astronomical prices. Like this two-door Jeep Wrangler Sport, as low as $22,999. Or this four-door Jeep Wrangler Unlimited with automatic transmission. Priced today at $27,382. Visit our Drive and Discover event, going on now through June 30th. Only at Star Motors, where you always get that one-of-a-kind Star treatment.
We've been married for over 50 years, and we're still together. But Betty had a stroke and had to go to a nursing home. It's $7,000 a month. Our savings weren't enough. I thought we might even have to sell the house. I went to the Hook Law Center for help. We kept the house, and we've got a financial plan for the rest of our lives. She may never be able to come home, but it'll always be here for her.
This 4th of July, Nissan's giving you 1,000 more reasons to celebrate. Choose versatility, innovation, excitement, and get holiday bonus cash. During Nissan's Free to Choose event, get up to 1,000 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers. Hurry! Holiday bonus cash ends July 6th. Shop at your local Nissan store and choosenissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
You really need to get this car painted.
The distress look is in.
Uh-oh. Better get Maaco. For a limited time, Maaco's lowest price paint service is on sale for only $2.99. Maaco, America's Body Shop.
If you can, we can. Michael and Son.
One man is dead after someone started shooting at a late-night party in Norfolk. Police say 27-year-old Anthony Long of Virginia Beach died this morning. They believe he was at a party on West 36th Street around 3:30 this morning when an argument started and someone fired a gun. Police say another man was also shot but is expected to survive. Right now, police aren't sure what started the argument and have no suspect information to release. A man is recovering in the hospital after getting shot in Virginia Beach overnight. Officers found the victim just before 2 this morning on Auburn Drive. That's near the College Park Square Shopping Center. Dispatchers told us the man is expected to survive. We're working to find out from police if they're still looking for any suspects. 2 shark bites in 2 days off of our coast. What we know about the victim airlifted to Centerra, Norfolk just about an hour ago.
And some areas have seen some very heavy rain. Check out some of these 24-hour rainfall totals. This is really just over the past few hours. Many locations seeing over an inch, but keep in mind the heaviest rain fell in some areas where we do not have sensors. So some of those areas saw over 2 inches of rain. We'll let you know when all the rain will come to an end and when the sun will be back out. Coming up next.
Save big, save now. The 4th of July sales event at your local Ford dealer. Get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $1,500 cash back. Plus all military, even retirees and veterans get $750 more for up to $2,250 total cash back. Ends July 6th.
Lots of things can make your engine light come on, besides your engine. At AAMCO, we know how to diagnose and fix a problem no matter what it is. AA, MCO. Check engine light on? We'll check it for free.
Your lawyer matters. Choose Buttermills.
To make sure our customers get the best service, I'm going undercover.
So you can pick it up.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Morning.
Wow, that's fast.
And reliable.
How reliable?
Guaranteed.
How guaranteed?
Lifetime.
That's huge.
And no one suspected a thing.
So great customer service?
Mission accomplished.
There's no disguising it. More care, less cost. Discover the elephant difference at elephant.com.
Soon, Cox will bring us internet that's 100 times more powerful. And we'll be able to do anything we imagine.
Just picture a great big steak, fried, roasted or stewed. Oh, food, wonderful food, glorious.
3D printed food. That's what I'm going to do with GigaBlast.
Cox is unleashing GigaBlast Internet. How will you live the gig life?
Call on the hotline. Calvis and Nachman. Right now.
Get to know the cast of Fox 43's all-new reality show, I Got This.
I want to start my own TV show.
My goal is to be my own boss.
I need to slow down and enjoy life.
My challenge is to run a marathon. I've always wanted to be a rapper.
My dream is to inspire others.
Fox 43 captures their journey as each faces a life-changing challenge.
I got this.
Brought to you by Beachwoods, the Outer Banks' newest Four Seasons destination by Gold Key Resorts.
Watch Wavy News 10 on your side, weeknights at 11.
Save big, save now. The 4th of July sales event at your local Ford dealer. Get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $1,500 cash back. Plus all military, even retirees and veterans get $750 more for up to $2,250 total cash back. Ends July 6th.
HRScene.com, keeping you connected to Hampton Roads.
I love this new bed from Value City Furniture. It's so giant, it's like having 2 luxurious beds. One over by you for business time, and one over here for pleasure. Business. Pleasure. Business. Pleasure.
It's one bed, Steve.
At Value City Furniture, style comes easy. The rest is up to you.
New at 6, the Dare County Sheriff's Office tells us a teenager was bitten by a shark this afternoon. It happened around 4 at the KOA campground near the Rodanthe Pier. A rescue worker tells 10 on your side the victim is an 18-year-old boy with cuts to his legs and hands. He was flown to Centerra Norfolk General Hospital. We're working to find out more from the National Park Service. And 10 on your side was there yesterday when this man was also flown to Centerra Norfolk General Hospital. Officials in the Outer Banks told us he was attacked by a shark and had injuries to his right leg and lower back. Now, the attack happened just before noon, about a mile north of the Avon Fishing Pier in Dare County. The victim asked the hospital not to release any information about his injuries or his condition. And another shark attack this weekend along the southeastern coast. Officials in South Carolina say a shark bit a man near Hunting Island State Park. They say the man was swimming when he saw a shark in the water. He tried to make it to shore when a second shark bit him in the foot. Emergency crews took him to a hospital where he had surgery to repair a ruptured artery. Officials did not close the beach, but they are warning people that there are sharks in the area. New at 6, 2 teenagers were seriously hurt after they stole and flipped a car in Norfolk. Police sent us this picture from Quayle Street. They say they tried to stop the car around 1 this afternoon, but the teens took off. The driver lost control, hit several parked cars, and then flipped. A 15-year-old boy and a 17-year-old boy are in the hospital now with serious injuries. Police say they will face several charges once they're released. Police in Newport News are investigating a stabbing tonight. A 10 on Your Side viewer sent us this picture of officers on the scene just after 3 o'clock. Police say an 18-year-old man has possibly life-threatening injuries after he was stabbed on Manor Road near Beachmont Drive. Check Wavy.com for updates as we get more details. Suffolk police need your help finding an armed robber. They say this man had a gun and robbed a 7-Eleven on Hampton Roads Parkway just off College Drive. It happened a little before 3 this morning. Police tell us the man had a gun and ran off with some cash. The Red Cross is helping a Suffolk family after a late-night fire forced them from their home. The fire department sent us this picture of the home on Ferguson Place near Nansemond River High School. 4 people, including 2 children, were home when the fire broke out around 11:15 last night. They got out okay. Fire investigators tell us it started in the kitchen and it was a cooking fire.
Okay, we do have some scattered showers, even a few rumbles of thunder occasionally.
Yeah, things have quieted down across the region compared to just a couple hours ago.
Yeah, at 2 o'clock, things just exploded, and it went from just a couple of rumbles of thunder and nothing too terribly big, and it really expanded quickly.
Yeah, we have some pictures to show you. We'll do that in just a second.
Okay, when I put your mind at ease in terms of what's going on now throughout the area, in terms of any rainfall, you will note all kinds of warnings for a time just to the east of I-95. This is about 2 hours ago. Tornado warnings like crazy, and we did have that one tornado warning near Fentress Field and on into Virginia Beach for earlier on in the afternoon, and there were some reports of some damage. Now, I note that the tree damage that we did see, the base of the tree was very, very dark, and it was quite likely a damaged, rotted tree, and that can happen. You don't know when a tree is rotted. It's all covered up, and you just don't know, so that kind of thing can indeed happen. This is what's going on with thunderstorms to our southwest. There's one that's really quite active toward the Raleigh-Durham area, and it will be 9:50, 10 o'clock before it hits toward the Emporia area. If it survives, it'll be 10:30 to 11 o'clock toward the Franklin area, toward Norfolk at about midnight, and toward Hampton and downtown Newport News, pretty close to midnight as well. So again, we've got a very, very quiet, I mean, relatively quiet, not entirely quiet evening in store, but we've still got some rainfall, and we may still see a rumble or two of thunder move on through the area. Here's what's going on right now. Thunder and lightning, but really it's to the southwest of Petersburg right now. There are 12 lightning strikes on the screen in the past 5 minutes out of these areas, and we're seeing widespread rain across the eastern shore, but we're not going to focus on you because we're going to focus on the areas of heavier rainfall, and we got to go to the Middle Peninsula into Gloucester Courthouse, where we are seeing some heavier rainfall from Nuttall and Wareneck to Bailey's out into Mobjack Bay, or almost to Mobjack Bay, and you can see some a little bit farther southward toward the Achilles and Severn area in the Guinea Neck area of Gloucester County. Farther southwestward, we go across the York River to Williamsburg and Skipwith Farms, seeing some scattered rainfall here. Williamsburg, you had a lot of rainfall earlier, and there's some pockets of rainfall building up into western Sussex County to the west of Wakefield. These are lifting northward, and they're out of our viewing area right now. Those are the ones with a little bit of lightning. I'm not concerned about those right now because so far they're remaining out of our area. And this is Route 460, which heads toward the Petersburg area, for example, if you're traveling there. This area just moved over Ivor and Zuni, Route 460 farther southeastward, and that is tending to fall apart. So that's what's going on right now into the area. And for more about some of the rainfall, and here's some of the areas, these numbers are off, but it shows you where we did get the heavy rainfall anyway throughout the area. For more on what we can expect for the rest of the night and the weekend, Here's Tiffany Savona.
Thanks, Don. And you can see we are going to be watching more showers and storms to our south and west toward Raleigh. But like Don mentioned, those will be moving in after sunset. So we're thinking that they will be a bit weaker by that time. But here's a great picture. This was from our Jen Lewis. This is a funnel cloud spotted near Fentress. Unfortunately, the trees kind of cover up the bottom, so we don't know how low it got to the ground. But definitely looks like a funnel cloud. And I'll be putting out a blog later on with more pictures. If you're not seeing any rain, this is what it looks like outside of Tower Cam 10. This is looking out toward downtown Norfolk. A gloomy night expected. Temperatures have come down due to the recent rain, but the humidity levels are still very high. So it's 73 in Newport News, 77 in Norfolk, 80 degrees at the beach, 81 in Chesapeake, 73 in Hampton, and 82 degrees in Williamsburg. So at 7 o'clock this evening, over to the next half an hour to 45 minutes, scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms possible as we head into sunset after 8 o'clock. And then by 9 o'clock, things are really winding down. We'll be watching what goes on to our west because that's going to be out ahead of our next cold front. But watch what starts to happen. Round 2 is not necessarily going to be that bad. We may see a few showers after midnight tonight, but that's about it. We're not looking at anything severe. So I really don't think we're going to see any more severe weather later on this evening. Until sunset, we may see a stronger thunderstorm pop up as we start to use that energy from the atmosphere from the peak heating hours of the day. But overnight tonight, not looking at anything bad. Then as we head into tomorrow, we're looking at some fantastic weather, some lingering cloud cover in the morning, and then we'll see lots of sunshine in the afternoon. High temperatures in the middle 80s, and we will have lower humidity levels, so that'll feel great. So tomorrow, a great beach day, great day to get outside, especially after a rainy and stormy day today. Monday's looking good too. Temperatures will be topping out in the middle 80s on your Monday. Lots of sunshine, and then we'll have those rain chances back in the forecast by the middle of the week. So 86 tomorrow. Take advantage of that beautiful weather. 84 on Monday, 91 on Tuesday with afternoon showers and storms possible. And then we are going to keep it warm, really hot with highs in the lower 90s.
Up next, big-time basketball in Norfolk. Some local college and professional talent will be in Norfolk this summer. We'll tell you why. And who's starting up front for Sonoma. Sprint Cup qualifying next on the Sports Wrap.
Here comes Kurt Busch, but by this point...
Honda, I like it!
It's time to shop, save, and sign. Shop award-winning #1 selling Honda Civics. Save. Choose from hundreds of Civics. They're all on sale. And sign. Drive away in a new Civic with zero due-at-lease signing or only $149 a month. And Civics are fully loaded with Pandora, Bluetooth, and rear-view camera. Plus, to show our appreciation, all military personnel will receive an additional $500 rebate. Shop, save, and sign this week at your Hampton Roads Honda dealers.
This Wednesday through Sunday at Merchants. Buy 2 tires, get 2 tires free instantly when you purchase our value installation package. Choose from select in-stock Goodyear, Continental, Cooper, Nitto, and more. We're kicking off summer with 5 days of savings. Buy 2 tires, get 2 tires free instantly. This Wednesday through Sunday only, and only at Merchants Tire and Auto Service Centers. That's all you need.
Selecting a pediatrician for your child is a big decision. You want doctors your friends and families trust. You want offices close to home, work, and school. You want online appointments and after-hours care. You get all of that with a CHKD Medical Group pediatrician. Plus, our full family of pediatric specialists and surgeons, all from the name parents have trusted for more than 50 years. CHKD, where kids are more than patients.
And we're more than a hospital.
Celebrate summer at the ballpark with Subway restaurants and the Norfolk Tides. Slide into Subway all season long for the Friends and Fam Grand Slam. 4 fresh value meals complete with your favorite 6-inch sandwich, crunchy Lay's chips, and a refreshing ice-cold Coca-Cola. Plus 4 tickets to see the Norfolk Tides at beautiful Harbor Park for just $20. That's your favorite team, your favorite meal, and tickets to share with your favorite people for just $20 all season long at Subway restaurants.
Gin Blossoms rocks the Catch 31 free summer concert series July 8th. Join Wavy TV10, Fox 43, and these sponsors at Neptune's Park at the oceanfront.
Download the new Wavy.com weather app, free for your smartphone or tablet.
Family is so important to me, and I realize that's what's important to our customers too. So it's our job to offer every customer a quality, safe vehicle at a great price. To treat them with honesty and respect.
and to be there for them when they need us. Because really, our customers are family. Life is about the destination, but what really matters is who you're riding with. Charles Barker Automotive.
Sprint Cup qualifying back in action this weekend. Jeff Gordon has rewritten the record books at Sonoma, trying to write one more chapter at his home track. I'm Nathan Epstein. Gordon, though, is not the only homegrown driver at Sonoma tomorrow. A.J. Allmendinger grew up about an hour and a half away, and he'll be starting up front for Sunday. First, though, some slip and slide from Kyle Busch qualifying today. Caution out after the 18 car spins out on turn 10. However, it's a pole win for the 47 car who ran a qualifying lap of 96 miles per hour, little over. Allmendinger's lone career win came last year on another road course, that would be Watkins Glen, so in good position for win number 2 tomorrow.
For me, being a hometown race, you want to go out here and perform, but I just try to make it just like any other race. No more pressure, no less pressure. Just go out there and do all I can, and hopefully, my good enough is to win, and if not, try to get everything we can.
Now, it's not just a home track for Jeff Gordon, who grew up just 20 miles from Sonoma. He practically owns it. 5 career wins at Sonoma and the all-time leader in top 10s, top 5s, and laps led. He'll start 5th tomorrow and admits it'll be a little emotional making his last start there.
I love coming out here, not just because it's home. It's just so many things, the weather, the wine country, family, and I love this racetrack. So I'm thrilled that I've had the opportunity to win here 5 times, and thrilled to be here this weekend for the final time behind the wheel, and it's already been a very special, memorable one, and I think it's only the beginning of what we have in store for us this weekend.
Now, this was yesterday when track president Steve Page gave Gordon a little parting gift, an 18-liter bottle of wine with Gordon's number 24 car and all of those wins. So your starting grid, Kurt Busch will start second, who could have won the pole had it not been for his brother's spin out. Kyle Larson maybe had the fastest car, but that same caution slowed him down. And there's Jeff Gordon starting in 5th. Followed by Clint Boyer, Tony Stewart, and Casey Mears. We'll have more tonight on the Fox 43 Sports Wrap.
All right, thanks, Nathan. Now, the worst is over, but there's still a lot going on.
Yeah, there's still some heavy rain out there. No thunderstorms in our region. However, we are watching some activity down toward the Raleigh area, and that'll be moving our way. However, I think it will weaken over the next few hours. Tomorrow, looking great. 86 degrees, lower humidity. Get outside and enjoy it, and then we'll see 90s by the middle of the week.
All right, can't wait to hear more about tomorrow. We'll have much more news, weather, and sports tonight at 11.